Welcome to Daniel Rambles. Today we're going to be talking about mindsets. So, generally in life, before you start acting on anything, before your action materializes, there's going to be a series of steps that occurred beforehand that'll determine the results. So we generally will start with the programming that we've received from life, from our culture, from our family, from our friends, from just our perception of the world through that filter. So our programming will lead to our thoughts. And then our thoughts, the way we think about the world, will lead to our feelings, and then our feelings, our emotions, will generally lead to the actions that we take, and our actions will finally produce results. Unfortunately, if the foundation, your programming, your mindset is tainted, then your results and all the steps in between will likely also be tainted. Now, the unfortunate thing is a lot of people believe that the foundational mentality, their mindset, the roots and core of who they are is fixed. They'll think that, well, I'm just not an in shape type of person, so I'll never get in shape. I'm not a cleanly person, so I'll never get my house clean. I'm not a financially sound person, so I'll never be able to attain financial freedom. But this programming, this blueprint, if you will, does not define the future that we're going to live into, because we can gain mastery over our mindset. Now, you may be asking, how do I actually break free of this internal programming? I can't even see this. It all just feels so surreal. What can I possibly do? Well, there are different actions that you can take. Some may suggest just changing, your behaviors, changing your actions and moods and habits, starting to establish goals and not necessarily becoming fixated on growth, upon consistently engaging in activities and habits so that our self, our body, our mind is being uplifted day to day. And you don't even have to engage in a substantial amount of activities day to day. It could even be just 1 to 2, maybe 5 minutes of reading a book on a topic that you're interested in, or 5 minutes of consistently trying to exercise day to day to day. And then you have this compounding growth that starts to seep into your core and your foundation. And when you stop seeing the world through the lens that you have invested in, then you start seeing the world with this more emboldened and confident version of yourself, and then you start realizing that you do actually have control over what's going on the inside. So when you change the inside, then that will oftentimes overflow and spill over to the outside world. And that's why they'll say that our exterior world is a manifestation of our internal world. So if you're feeling a lot of paranoia and panic or uncertainty, you might find yourself in uncleanly spaces with a lot of stuff building up all around you and the walls closing in. Or if you're feeling free and confident, you may find yourself getting rid of the things you do not need, or keeping your spaces nice and tidy and functional, because everything has a place. So that's my ramble for today. If you have any questions, curiosities, thoughts, ideas, suggestions, leave them in the comments below. If not, just smash that old like button if you enjoyed. If not, put a thumbs down, because you're a master of your own universe and you have full autonomy, so do as you will. Thanks for tuning in. Doodles.